Athens is a high-poverty community. According to the 2010 census, Athens ranked #1 in poverty in the United States for counties its size. And I was shocked to find out that it's pretty normal for children from low-income families not to have a single book in their home. Books for Keeps started right here in my dining room 2 years ago, May of 2009, and there hasn't been a day since then that this room has not been full of books. I never set out to start a nonprofit that gave books to children. It started by accident. My niece was mentoring a student at a local school, and she came home one day and was telling me about this group of kids. They were upset that summer vacation was about to start because they don't get to read books in the summer. They don't have any books at home. And it made me mad. And I had my usual reaction. I stomped my foot and said, why doesn't somebody do something about this? But I got an answer this time, and the answer was, oh, I'm somebody. I can do something about this. So I adopted every second grader at that school that year, and my niece and I and some friends gave them 3 books each. It was about 240 books, about 80 kids. And I thought I was done. The next year the school said, we felt like that program made a difference in those second graders. Could you do that again this year, but give books to every student in the school? And I thought, why not? There's 3 weeks left till the end of the school year, and I started putting messages on message boards and just asking people for help. Books started coming in from all over the world. We gave away about 1,000 books, 3 books per child to every student at Alps Road Elementary.
Children do have access to books. They can go to the public library, they can go to the school library, but they rarely get to take one home for themselves. That's the real magic in Books for Keeps, is that we're actually allowing children to select their own books, the ones that they're interested in, and then they can take those home.
Children who don't read in the summer can fall about 3 months behind their classmates who do, and it compounds every single year. By the time you're in the 6th grade, it can be a 2-year achievement gap between kids who read during the summer and kids who didn't. It's called summer slide or summer reading setback. So the schools do their job 10 months out of the year, but there's 2 months that's out of their control. And that's when the kids slide. So Books for Keeps comes in, and it's a life-changing experience to see what it means to those kids, to hear a child say, I've never had a book before. And teachers tell me they're hearing kids talk about books in ways they never have before. We get a lot of books we can't use, but our strategy is that when people give us books that we can't use for our program, we sell them and use those funds to purchase books that we can use for our program. We gave away 12,000 books in our elementary program last year to 1,000 children. We gave away another 3,000 books at the middle school and 1,000 at the high school. But we want to do more. There are over 7,000 students here in Clark County. The percentage of students that qualify for free and reduced lunch ranges from 50% to 99%. That's a lot of kids who need books. What if we could raise 85,000 books? 85,000 usable books this year just for our elementary school program and reach every kid in the Athens-Clark County school system. And that doesn't even count the books we would need for middle school and high school because we cover those too. So we're thinking big. We've secured warehouse space with Fire and Flavor, who has donated this location for us to store books, and we have room for hundreds of thousands of books. We have shelving, we have equipment, forklifts and pallet loaders, we have pallets. But right now, our shelves are empty, and we need to get busy filling those up.